Stefanie, there are no tax giants in Europe, and many people in the United States may turn around and say that Europe's ambition to have a digital tax may well be a protectionist measure. Is that how this might be taken in Washington, D.C.?
Absolutely, and the trade war is ratcheting up, and there are actions that Washington, D.C. will be taking with regard to other countries as well. I think this is exactly the type of reaction that we could expect from the EU, and Washington is likely to continue being pretty protectionist itself.
Well, Stefanie, at the moment, squeezed by two political capitals, Brussels pushing for taxes, D.C. pushing for regulation. How likely is it that anytime soon we get some regulation on these tech companies? Facebook in the news over the last week. How likely is it they actually respond with a policy effort?
I don't think we see a policy effort soon. I think instead the scrutiny will all be the headline risk of Facebook executives and other big technology company executives being paraded in front of committees on Capitol Hill. So similar to the last few days with a lot of negative headlines but no actual regulatory action.
So Stefanie, you don't see a challenge to the business model, and for that matter, would Equifax be a pretty good example of how this might play out?
That's exactly right. And Equifax, that was data like Social Security numbers, so that was very identity theft-y feeling breach. And so far, we've seen no real regulatory efforts against Equifax. I think it's a great analog for Facebook.